Hey y'all, October 9th, daily meditation. Today's message is about self-disclosure. Learning to gently reveal who we are is how we open ourselves up to love and intimacy in our relationships. Many of us have hidden under a protective shell, a casing that prevents others from seeing or hurting us. We do not want to be that vulnerable. We do not want to be exposing our thoughts, feelings, fears, weaknesses, and sometimes our strengths to others. We do not want others to see who we really are. We may be afraid they might judge us, go away, or not like us. We may be uncertain that who we are is okay or exactly how we should reveal ourselves to others. Being vulnerable can be frightening, especially if we have lived with people who abused, mistreated, manipulated, or did not appreciate us. Little by little, we learn to take a risk of revealing ourselves. We disclose the real person within to others. We pick safe people. We begin to disclose bits and pieces about ourselves. Sometimes out of fear, we may withhold, thinking that will help the relationship or will help others like us more. That is an illusion. Withholding who we are does not help us, the other person, or the relationship. Withholding is a behavior that backfires. The true intimacy and closeness to exist for us to love ourselves and be content in a relationship, we need to disclose who we are. That does not mean we tell all to everyone at once. That can be a self-defeating behavior too. We can learn to trust ourselves about who to tell, when to tell, where to tell, and how much to tell. To trust that people will love and like us if we are exactly who we are is frightening. But it is the only way we can achieve what we want in relationships. To let go of our need to control others, their opinions, their feelings about us, or the course of their relationship is the key. Gently, like a flower, we can learn to open up. Like a flower, we will do that when the sun shines and there is warmth. And the affirmation says, today I will begin to take the risk of disclosing who I am to someone with whom I feel safe. I will let go of some of my protective devices and risk being vulnerable. Even though I may have been taught differently, even though I may have taught myself differently, I will disclose who I am in a way that reflects self-responsibility, self-love, directness, and honesty. God, help me let go of my fears about disclosing who I am to people. Help me accept who I am, and help me let go of my need to be who people want me to be. Powerful message today. I think that's something a lot of people struggle with. I know I have. But like it said, being vulnerable can be frightening, especially if we have lived with people who have mistreated us, abused us, or manipulated us. So it kind of activates our fight or flight response. But it says little by little we learn to take the risk of revealing ourselves. So like it said, taking off the mask and realizing that us withholding who we really are eventually backfires on us. And one thing I've said before, and I've seen, like, authenticity is actually one of the highest vibrations and emotions we could be feeling. So that's something to keep in mind as well. And then, like it says, gently like a flower, we can learn to open up. And it says we can do that when the sun shines and there is warmth. So even though we might have been taught differently or taught ourselves differently to disclose who we are, I will begin to take the risk of disclosing who I am with someone who I feel safe today. So help me accept who I am and help me let go of my need to be who people want me to be. Let me know what y'all think of this one. See y'all tomorrow.